All right, so we got a Tekken arcade video game. Some of the buttons are stuck on it, and the joystick's a little loose on it. It's already been bypassed for the coin acceptor here, so don't have to worry about that. But otherwise, you know, it's still intact. Just kind of need to refurbish the board out a little bit, and then it should be fully functional.
The buttons is off.
Yeah, here's the motherboard here. Excuse me. Here's the motherboard here on the station. Again, like I said, I mean, we're gonna check on these capacitors. Take this out, discharge the tube. We got the cathode is up there. You can see it. Just click on the wires that are connected up to the monitor. This is I think it's a 10-pin monitor. But like I said, I don't really want to deal with it until I discharge it. This is the logic board. It's got looks fairly modern, a little more modern of a logic board. You can tell almost like it's off a PlayStation. Power supply, and it looks like some type of maybe a sound card assembly, or I think that's a sound assembly right there. I think that might be for the monitor. I have to check on that a little bit, check the voltages on this. They kind of like here on the side, but again, this is the wire that came loose, a grounding wire, so I'm thinking that you're gonna have to desolder that back on. Let's see, there is significant heat that came out there, so walk around. Alright, thank you. Keys are still stuck on that side, but yeah, and then we have a slightly larger monitor just in case we got to replace the tube. So we'll go forward from there. Alright, so I found this old Sanyo television here. It looks like the board on the back of the cathode is a little different. Very similar motherboard, but I'm not sure. I mean, I could probably just use this and replace some parts and everything, but troubleshoot it that way, but we'll have to see. All right, so we I reconnected the ground wire here, which had came loose. Soldered that back and did a really good solder connection on that wire. This ground wire leads to two areas. It comes off of the CRT, and then it goes down to the motherboard of the CRT and grounds it here at that base there. So I probably should connect something there just in case that ground is not good enough before I start it up. But yeah, we're gonna plug it back up, and we're gonna see if the monitor and what the monitor do. So here we go. We connected the screws back. We're gonna plug it up and see what happens here. There goes nothing. Okay, no sparks flying. Cathode ray charging. Got sound, no image. Static coming, so I know it's shooting electrons, but so day 3, we got it back up and working. You see the cathode ray tube is pushing out electricity, so, and also we got the back up and Alright, so we had everything working good to go on this thing. The only problem was that we lost controls. The reason is because if you see here, somebody ripped out the ground wire. That ground wire not being connected wouldn't complete the circuit, so it's shorted on the control line. So now we just need to re-hook up the control line and then hook up these kicking servos, and then this game board should be good to go. Alright, so we got it working. All buttons working on it. So it was a short on the main. It was a short on the control line that we came and fixed the short, so we got all the buttons working now. So we got player 1, let's get player 2 in there. Let's pick anybody. This joystick had to rebuild the joystick out and everything. Had a catastrophic short on the display line earlier. Had to go in and fix that short. There's a little wire. Excuse me. There's a wire that's connected here. Manufacturers probably suggest that ground wire be connected there. Now it's on, so I'm not going to touch nothing because it will shock the crap out of you. Especially this part right here, the little green part right there connected to the cathode ray. That right there, I had to discharge the television to check and see if I might be able to swap out one of these CRTs, and that discharge, you could feel it through the glove. So yeah, you don't want to touch none of that up here, especially next to that. But anyway, that red wire right there is a ground wire that had to be connected to get more ground potential out of that. And then we got display back. So now we got the display back, and we got the control structure back here. So like I said, again, we had to rebuild out that joystick right here. joystick was gone. Rebuilding it out. Then we had to reconnect all the leads. Then, like I said, we had that short. That short just got fixed. So, and there's a display. It's a little bogus, so, but hey, it's like a 20-year-old, almost 30-year-old machine.